Hello all. Today we are starting a new series, AI Basics for Developers. In this episode, we will understand what are tokens, why they matter, how AI pricing works, and why prompt engineering is becoming important. If you are following the AI test automation series, understanding these concepts will actually help you use tools like GitHub Copilot and Playwright MCP more effectively. Let's get started. In this video, we will understand what tokens actually are and how AI models process them internally. Then we will discuss input tokens, output tokens, why bigger prompts increase cost, why regenerating responses can waste money, and why prompt engineering is becoming important for developers working with AI tools. Finally, we will connect all this back to our AI automation workflows and introduce another important concept we will cover in the next episode, context windows. What is token? A token is simply a small unit of text processed internally by AI models. This is not exactly a word, a character, or a sentence. It depends on the tokenizer used by model. For example, if I type hello world, the model may process it internally as hello and world, which becomes two tokens. Even punctuation can become a token. For example, playwright MCP exclamatory mark may become playwright, MCP and exclamatory as three separate tokens. And this is very important to understand because whenever we interact with AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude or GitHub Copilot, the model first converts everything into tokens internally before understanding or generating responses. This includes prompts, responses, generated code, uploaded files, chart history, documentation context. Everything becomes tokens internally. Input tokens versus output tokens. Now, whenever we use AI, there are usually two types of token uses. One, input tokens, two, output tokens. Input tokens are what we send to the model. For example, generate playwright login test. That prompt itself consume tokens. Now, if I generate playwright code, framework structure, explanations, comments, those becomes output tokens. And this is where many developers misunderstand AI pricing. Most AI platforms charge based on input tokens and output tokens. So both sides consume tokens and both can contribute to cost. And usually large generated outputs consume significantly more tokens than small prompts. Now let's compare two practical examples. Suppose I ask AI generate login test. Simple prompt, less tokens, smaller response, lower cost. Now compare it with something like generate scalable playwright automation framework with reusable methods, API integration, reporting, CI/CD support, utilities, test data management, documentation, comments, and folder structure. Now the prompt itself became very large. The and Because the prompt is large, AI may generate huge code, large explanations, detailed framework structure, and unnecessary output, which increases output token significantly. And this becomes very important when teams use AI heavily every day because token usage grows much faster than most people expect. Now, here comes another important problem. Sometimes we give a huge prompt, but the generated response may not align properly with our requirement. Then we regenerate, retry, modify prompts, regenerate again. Every retry consumes more tokens, which means more usage, more cost, sometimes wasted output. This is why blindly giving massive prompts is not always a good idea. Because if the AI generates huge responses that we don't even use, we are still consuming tokens internally. And as usage based AI billing becomes more common, maybe from June 1st onwards, GitHub Copilot is moving to usage based pricing. This becomes very important for developers, engineering teams, companies using AI heavily. Because if you waste tokens, definitely your cost will increase. This is exactly why prompt engineering is becoming important. Good prompting is not only about getting smarter AI responses, it's also about reducing unnecessary output, optimize token usage, improving productivity, generating cleaner responses, and controlling AI cost. So, in the next episode, let's understand what is context window and why it becomes one of the most important concepts for developers working with AI. See you in next episode. If you like this video, please follow this series. This will really help you in AI test automation as well. Thank you.